Now with your post-game report here with head coach Anna Nimz. Anna, another tough game here tonight, but you knew it was going to be a tough one going up against Corpus Christi. Did you feel any carryover from Thursday night's contest?
Yeah, I kind of feel like, if you look at the box scores, we kind of carried, that fourth quarter that really plagued us against UIW. We kind of carried that directly into that first quarter. So I believe we scored 5 points in the fourth quarter of UIW's. We scored 6 in the first this one, and then from there on out, it was a ball game. But just those one quarters on both games. But if you just take second half where the girls fought like heck, it was a 36-34, we win the game. So we just kind of came out slow.
Let's talk about some of the positives in that second half. Even though things got off to a slow start, it felt like the girls were resilient. They battled through. They started to find their shots some in the second half. How important was that second half moving forward?
Oh, I was excited. I think somebody might look at me and think I'm kind of crazy to think that I went in and told the girls one heck of a game, great second half. We fought together. Every single one of us, from the beginning of the bench to the end of the bench to the 5 on the court. They showed resiliency in a lot of adversity. It kind of felt like them against the world on the court. And so I thought they maintained majority of their composure. I thought they fought hard. I thought the bench was in it, and I don't think that game was over until it was actually over. And that's something we can carry into our next 2 games. And so, we're a young team in the sense of having so many new players, and to show that type of fight and willingness to, fight to the end, that's great, moving us into the next few games, and obviously we get them again at their place. So just excited about the end of the game and how the girls fought together.
One thing that's been a bit of a problem the entire season, though, has been the offensive rebounding for opponents. You saw more of that here tonight. Kind of talk about the offensive rebounding of Corpus Christi.
It's been something that's really plagued us. We've been able to outscore a couple opponents, and so it hasn't necessarily been something anybody really asks about all too much. But really, in particular, in the last 2 games, we're going down to the rim, but we're not finding bodies. And when you're 5'2", 3 of the girls that are on the court are 5'2" to 5'7", we're not going to win any outjumping contest right there. And so it's something we're going to continue to talk about. I think we had a staff member make a point that I hadn't really thought about. Normally, your 5'2" kids are the girl that's getting back and not really in the mix, or maybe she's the one flying around trying to get that last scrappy rebound. And instead of being one of them, we have 3 of them doing it. So we're playing pretty small, but we still got to get bodies on people. We still got to get in front of people and see if we can't get them to come over our back. But definitely plagued us yet again. 17 points for them on second chance, and we just can't have that.
Now you turn the page to Houston Baptist, going back on the road. How do you turn the page? You've had a couple of tough games here. How do you refocus and get prepared to go on the road to take on Houston Baptist?
We got to take care of their bodies. The girls are playing a lot of minutes. The games are being played fast. We ask them to play full court for a lot of the time. So taking care of their bodies, taking care of their mind, to me, is most important. That's what we just talked about. And I told them, I said, the biggest thing right now is taking these 2 losses. We learn from them, we grow from them, but you have to understand, you got to believe in yourself, and you got to understand we believe in you. We have a lot of season left, not really, because we only have like 9 games, but we have a lot of season still grow. And like Coach Roy said at the beginning when he and I were chatting, in Southland history, he doesn't believe that anybody that won the conference tournament or conference actually won the conference tournament. And so being a one big conference, we can always have something to talk about. Like, hey, we lost this one. We've got to grow. We got to do this, but we're never down, never out. And I think that's the epitome of this team. Never down, never out.
And we'll finish up with that. You made a great point right there. Every single game is about building for that conference tournament, because it all comes down to winning that conference tournament. Every single one of these games is a learning lesson, isn't it? It
really is. Now, let's not get it wrong. We also want to be, number one in each facet, but making sure that the kids don't think 2 losses are the end-all, be-all. As long as we commit to making changes, it's a long road ahead of us, and it's just about being better for HBU and fixing the things that we didn't do today and making sure we capitalize on those. And again, brand new team, getting better every single game, maybe not every single quarter, but ideally we get everything kind of ironed out as the season progresses.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you. Welcome, Demons.